Okay, so this is the next worksheet on the list here, and I actually really like this one because everything you do from now on in your school career is going to have you citing evidence. So before, we were just talking about the plot and the setting and the climax and so on, and we weren't really providing any evidence from the actual story that your answers to those questions were correct. But in these ones, we are going to look at specific evidences. So for each of these boxes, I'm going to pause the video and find a sentence or a part of the story that I think proves it. And then we'll cut back to me explaining it, okay? Okay, so if you look at the first section here, at the first part, what is the setting of the story? I've just copied and pasted the other stuff that we did in the other pages. And then down where it says cite specific evidence, I've just copied the first sentence of the story, starting here. A couple of things about quoting. You always want to have quotation marks, which are these two mark things on the corners. And that just tells the person who's looking at it that it is a quote taken from a specific source. And if you don't have those, it's not quite as presentable, okay? And then also you always want to put the page number that you got it from. And we don't need to get into the various citation styles that you'll get into in high school and university. So it's just sufficient for now to put a 1 in brackets because this comes from page 1. Or you could write literally page 1. Or maybe your teacher has a different preference, but you should be saying where it came from so that it can be found by the person who's evaluating your assignment. Okay, so the second segment here, I suppose I should have done them 1, 2, 3, but we're doing number 4 next. Does the stray want to be part of the Lacey family? How do you know? Obviously it does, because that's the whole point of the story. I hope you didn't have too much trouble with that one. Cite specific evidence from the text. So there's a couple of sentences that we could look at here. The first one comes from the first page of the story. The puppy had been abandoned and made its way down the road towards the Lacey's small house. The next one is the puppy did not complain. So you don't have to put the whole sentence. You can just put a part of the sentence, and then again, Doris knew it wanted some company, and I took that from here. I didn't put the whole sentence, but you could list the whole sentence because all of it is applicable to this part. So that's that box answered, and we'll go into the next one. I actually have decided that we're going to do the next 4 in the next video because I'm running out of time. So this will be part 1, and come back to part 2 where we do the next ones.